Good morning. I'm so glad to welcome you guys this morning. I know Saturdays are busy, but I wanted us to hop on here with Jan this morning, and so that we have all month to work on our teams and to work on this new incentive that the company is giving out. And I wanted to invite Jan to join us because she has decided in our team she's going to add an extra incentive for our team. So I wanted everybody to know about that. And then we're also going to talk about events that are coming up. And I asked Jan to explain to us about the events, their purpose, why we have them, why we have more than one, and what she feels like the value is so that everybody understands that. I know that, we've had questions about that in the past. And when you're new, everybody's just always telling you, hey, you've got to come to this next thing. And your business may not be making a lot of money at the time. And it's hard for you just to, come up with that. So I wanted her to give us her perspective because she's been doing this longer than us and she knows the value. So, and I wanted it recorded so that we can all watch it. We can show our spouse. We can have her tell us what she really sees in that after, the years that she's been in. So take it away, Jan.
Okay. Well, there's a little noise in the background. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can.
Okay. Thank you for having me on. I'm so excited. These kinds of team Zooms are great to have, and it just helps us get to know each other better and have a little bit more camaraderie within our team. So you guys are amazing, all of you on this call and those who will listen later. I've loved working with all of you and getting to know you better, and I see great things happening with this team in the future. Talking about the incentive that Michelle mentioned, the company has an incentive in February only that is called Each One, Reach One. And you've probably gotten emails about it from the company, but we wanted to make sure you understand it. And it is that in the month of February, they really want to help improve and increase our health coach base within Take Shape for Life because we need help. There's so many people out there that need us. And if you just have one new coach that comes on, they have a whole new circle of influence that they could help those people. And so we really wanted to try to increase our coach base. And this is a fun incentive. So what it is that if you sponsor a new coach in the month of February and they order at least $150 worth of product, and that is important because a coach really needs to know the program and they need to experience the program. So if, of course, they were in the weight loss phase, they would order more than that so that they'd be on plan. But for those who are less than that, maybe they are doing maybe maintenance and they just want to experience meals or whatever, they will need to order at least $150 with their coach kit. And then beyond that, you help them learn how to talk to people in their world and help them get a new client that orders $250 or more. Then you would receive a $50 thank you for helping that new coach get started right. And there's no limit to this. So if you are, out there sharing the business end of this to people who you know that this income could really bless their lives, then you could, sponsor maybe 2 or 3 new coaches and have $150 extra this month just from sponsoring them and helping them get their first client. So that, along with the $50, you'll earn points toward fun things. I got a little busy boy here. They have points towards things like prizes and even a trip to Orlando, which I think they did strategically because that is where our convention's going to be this next summer. So if you sponsoring a lot of coaches and help them be successful, you could get your trip paid for to convention. So it's just a fun incentive. And we just thought on our team to help, make it a little more fun, that a little healthy competition never hurt anyone. So for the person who sponsors the most coaches this month in our team, they're going to receive a $200 gift card as well. So you have the potential to earn a lot of extra income this month if you just get out there and share the coaching opportunity and help new coaches come on and get started. So with that, you might have a little trepidation like, I'm kind of new and I don't know if I know how to start a new coach, right? It kind of seems a little bit scary. Well, you've got here on the screen with you two amazing team leaders with Michelle and Mattia, and they are awesome at it. But I'll also just share with you really quick, if I could share my screen. Is that okay, Michelle?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just going to share my screen really quick and show you guys where to go so that you feel empowered to know what to do as far as how to start a new coach. This is relatively new, and I just want to make sure you're aware of it. I'll pull this over here so you guys can see. Can you guys see that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm just going to go into our Facebook down to where I have the Paxman Team Training site. This is where all our training is kept, and your team leaders can make sure that you're part of this group. And in here we have, under the files, there's just a few files, and it's very simple. We have client acquisition, we have client support down here, we have coach acquisition, and we have coach support and training. And then there's a few other things in here that are very helpful for you as you're a new coach yourself, or as you're building a new coach and helping train them. So if you come in here under coach training and support, here is where you would learn how to start a new health coach, Team Paxman document, and how to start a new health coach video. These two things are all you need to get a new coach off the ground. And obviously you'll want to include your mentor coach in this with you, but you will learn very simply how to get a new coach started, and it's all right here. The tools that you need are just below it right here, and so all of that's right in one little simple place for you on the Paxman Team Training. Any questions, you guys, about this?
No, thank you.
Okay, another thing that you'll find in here are great things to help you move forward as you're a coach. We call it as needed training. So your mentors are going to be using these things when you need support in one area or another, or you're wanting to move your business forward faster. There are other things in here that you can access, and you've got a little team group that you guys are all part of, that they can put this communication in and help you as you go to really create momentum in your own business as you go forward. So be sure that you are be sure that you're aware of where these things are located for support. Now, one of them down here, Michelle asked me to share with you, is why go to events? The event that we have coming up here next is going to be the Kim Fisk training that will happen the end of February in Salt Lake City. She has done one in Salt Lake City before, but all the other ones have been done elsewhere. And she tries to go to the place where there's the most group of her people. And she has a lot of people in Oregon, Washington. She has a lot in California. She has a lot in Las Vegas. She has a lot in Salt Lake City. So we're lucky that she's here again this year. We don't have to pay for flights. We don't have to pay for hotel rooms. It would be so worth your while to attend this Fisk training. Kim has she's a very intuitive person. She's always keeping on the edge of what's working and what's working the best. In fact, she really leads Take Shape for Life in innovative ideas. When we first came in as coaches, most of the stuff that Take Shape for Life now has, as far as like the landing pages, like the I Choose Optimal Health and the Explore pages, those weren't even in existence. Kim Fisk is the reason why they have those, because she had her own landing page and her whole team had landing pages and it was working. So then the company followed suit and got those. Kim's always on the front edge. She's always leaning out, and you can be very confident that what you get there is what you need to make yourself a very great health coach. So Kim had asked some of her leaders on her teams, or any coach rather, to just share why events have been so powerful. So I pulled this up this morning just to read over them, and I thought I would just throw a couple out here. So Jared Smithson, he lives in Spanish Fork, Utah, kind of down where Mattia lives and you guys live. A couple of years ago, we went to the Fisk team event with some skepticism. Why? We already go to Go Global and National Convention. Well, we did it anyway, and boy, are we glad we did. We doubled our business by Go Global, just a couple of months, and tripled our business by convention. Last year, we went to the team event as regional directors, but with 6 coaches this time. We went global the very next month, increasing our business 35% in 1 month and more than 280% during the year. We attribute a great deal of this growth of our business to more intimate family training held at this event. We love all the leaders in TSFL, but we have absolutely no doubt that concentrated Kim training helped us overcome numerous limiting beliefs, learn how to multiply, focus on and execute income-producing activities, and help thousands more people create optimal health in their lives. We, along with those coaches who accompanied us last year, have been preparing our team all year for this event. We can't wait for the explosion that will certainly follow. Oh, we're looking forward to the event too. So that was written last year, and since then they have become presidential directors. 3 people on their team have become presidential directors, and they've also had 2 others go global on their team now. Their team is absolutely exploding, and it is because they invest in these events. So now you have to ask yourself, do I really want my team to explode? Do I really know how to manage a team like that? Do I really feel confident moving forward like that? Well, with the training that I just showed you in the Paxman team training, with those simple steps, you can create whatever you want. You can create an empire. This business is not hard. It's just consistency. It's just taking it one step at a time, doing the things on a daily basis that will move you forward, and you learn those things, and you really fine-tune those things when you go to these events. It helps you get clear in your head how to implement, how to go forward, seeing yourself as a very successful health coach. And when you get your head right, anything can happen. And that's what these trainings do. The logistics and everything are the same, but it's this stuff that you really, it's so available to you at these events. There's several in here, and you guys know where to go in here to find it now. You know where to go to find this information. It's under the Coach Training and Support tab or file in the Paxman Team Training, all the way to the bottom where it says Why Go to Events. And I think I'll change that and just make it Events, Why Go, so that people can find it easier. But it's in there. I'm going to go down to mine. I wrote this. When I attended last year, 2012, I was an ED and had several coaches with me. One who was 1 week old. At the event, she made senior coach. After the event, she made ED within the month. She was the first ED on my team, and I became a regional director. Almost 1 year has passed since that time. Now our team is a global team with 8 executive directors total in it. You not only learn how to be an amazing health coach, but the personal development you get makes you get out of your own way and become a better person. The Fisk team is amazing. You will want to come and meet these people and become their friends. The synergy is awesome. Don't stay away on the fringe. Trust and do whatever you got to do to get there. You won't be sorry. So this was written back in 2012, 3 years ago, and we're a global team still, but we have 16 EDs on our team now. We've gone deeper in our group with more EDs down below, working with the teams we have, but now we're starting to move out wider. And so when we reach that 10 ED, I believe it will happen this year that our team will go presidential. And it's simply because I've been plugging in the basics of the things that I learned from these trainings. If you attend the Fisk training, you'll be able to afford to attend Go Global and convention because of the growth you'll see on your teams. It is really remarkable. And it doesn't take, it's a little bit of an investment, but you get it back. You really do. So do you guys have any questions about any of this?
No, I didn't know that this document was there, so I'm glad you pointed it out.
Oh yeah, these people you could go on and on and on and on and on about it. It's fabulous.
Jan, can I just say something about, I just say something about Dave Blanchard, who's going to be at this particular training? I actually went when I had just started the program, and I went to it was just a coach training. It was a few hours, up in Salt Lake. But Dave came, and at that point I was still kind of, is this something I want to do? But I took away so many personal things from that and from what he said, and also from Kim Fisk was there, and she also did a short little thing. But things that hit me that were like, oh my gosh, I've been searching for this to help me with this kid. And I can't figure out this problem with them. And it was just all of a sudden like all these wheels turning in my personal life, as well as helping you become a better coach. So it really isn't just about that explode your business. It really is about, here is, I think, God putting something in your path that is going to help you become who he wants you to be. It's going to help you with the prayers that you've been praying to him about how to do different things in your life. And so that was something that was big for me. And I figure, it's worth going and seeing what he has in store for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Mattia. I felt the same way. The training that I've had with Dave this last year is impacting my family. It really is, in some really deep ways, and I won't go into that, but we have some challenges with a couple of our kids, and I had not understood how to reach them, and this training has helped me. I mean, it's geared around how to reach your clients, how to help people and partner with them, but it's so helped me in that way too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be a full day of Dave Blanchard up there and a full day of Kim Fisk and the leadership on the Fisk team. And we're going to get together as a team Friday night and go out to dinner and synergize with each other. Some are flying in from around the country, and it's just great. When you get to know these people, they become really close friends. And you just think, man, I just can't believe that I didn't know them before now, because we get so close. And we're in a good effort together to help make people's lives better. So I think you'll really be happy if you guys come. It's worth it. And we'll do anything we can to help you get there. So sponsor some coaches this month and you'll get some extra cash, and there you go.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Jan, I have a question about the points on that. Can we go back to that for a second?
Mm-hmm.
So is there on Coach Connection, does it outline like how many points you get per coach you bring on and how many total for the trip? Like, so we know, okay, what are we shooting for? Because I would love to be able to go to Florida, and that would be a big piece of my puzzle right there. So
yeah, you know what? I went in there and I looked through it. I didn't see it broken down yet. I'm sure that that's coming. Maybe it's there now. But if you go into your back office under resources and drop down to Coach Connection and go right in there, it'll show you the each one, reach one. And maybe I just didn't click on enough of the little buttons, and there might have been something I missed. So I would just take a minute and go in there and check it out and see what you can find about it. And if you find out something about that, be sure and let me know. Post it in Trilogy, because I know everybody's probably asking the same question. And I just read that it's giving you $50 per new coach that orders 250 or more, or 150 or more, and then when they get their first client, you get the $50. And then it said, and you'll get reward points toward prizes and possibly even a trip to Orlando. Okay. So I'm not sure exactly what, but my guess is if you just go for it, put your head down and start bringing in coaches, you're going to be right up in there and have a chance to win that. So yeah.
Thank you so much for taking your time with us and explaining all this to us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me
this month, and I'm excited to see what our team does. It'll be so fun to see where we end up at the end of the month.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. You guys are great. There's so much potential here, and if you have questions or you're feeling like you haven't got, if there's some holes in your training, if you feel like you're not sure about talking to people or how to follow up with them or whatever, that's when we need to just take a step back, fill that hole up, practice that, work with it. Partner with your mentor, get on the phone with them, let them do a couple of calls so you can hear it done again. Don't feel like you have to keep going if you're not feeling secure where you are. We've got to back up and help you feel secure, and all of us here can help you with that. So be sure you're just raising your hand. That's all we need, is somebody to raise their hand and say, hey, I have a question. I don't feel confident. Let me know what you need.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep, we're all here for you. So have a great month, and thank you so much for watching and being here, and I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.